Hello, and welcome back to FeedTV. Today, we're diving into a collection of 11 photos that seem normal at first glance, but hold disturbing, dark, and tragic backstories. These images might look like everyday snapshots, but once you know the stories behind them, they take on an entirely different meaning. Let's get started. 1. Mark Jackson's basketball card with the Menendez brothers sitting courtside. We have an image of a basketball card from the late 1980s featuring Mark Jackson. At first glance, it's a classic sports collectible, but look closer. In the background of the photo, you can spot the Menendez brothers, Eric and Lyle. In 1989, they would go on to murder their parents, a crime that would haunt the nation. This seemingly innocent image now becomes a chilling reminder of a horrific event that would change their lives forever. 2. The red car before the Omagh bombing in Northern Ireland. We have a photo of a red car parked innocently on a street. However, it was taken just moments before the Omagh bombing in 1998 in Northern Ireland. The car, filled with explosives, was part of an IRA terrorist attack that killed 29 people and injured hundreds more. This image, captured just before disaster struck, has since become a haunting reminder of the senseless violence and loss of life during the Troubles. 3. Final footprints of a 4-year-old girl who drowned in a pond. A seemingly ordinary photo of a pond's edge, but hidden in the mud is something deeply unsettling: the final footprints of a 4-year-old girl who drowned there. The tragic image of her footprints leading to the water captures the innocence of a child just moments before disaster struck. It serves as a stark, heartbreaking reminder of how quickly life can change, and the overwhelming sadness of losing someone so young. 4. The 11-year-old survivor whose family was murdered on a sailboat. This next photo shows a peaceful sailing scene, but behind it lies a horrific true crime story. In 1961, an 11-year-old girl survived the brutal murder of her entire family while on a sailboat off the coast of the Caribbean. The family had hired a captain who later murdered the parents and two siblings. After realizing the girl had survived, the captain took his own life. The photo of this boat, captured in happier times, now serves as a chilling reminder of a massacre at sea. 5. Mall Santa Bruce MacArthur. This photo may seem like a typical mall Santa, but the man behind the red suit, Bruce MacArthur, is anything but ordinary. MacArthur, a Canadian serial killer, took on the role of Santa Claus in malls, all while secretly murdering men from the LGBTQ+ community. He would go on to kill at least 8 victims, and his disturbing double life is one of the most chilling aspects of his story. 6. BTK Killer. This is a simple family photo, but it's connected to one of America's most infamous serial killers, Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. Rader, who terrorized Kansas for over 30 years, would send letters to the police and media describing his gruesome crimes. The unsettling part of this photo? Rader was a member of his church, a family man, and a respected member of the community, all while leading a double life as a murderer who eluded capture for decades. 7. Cannibal Issei Sagawa. Here we have a picture of Issei Sagawa, a man who once looked like any ordinary person. But his story is far from normal. In 1981, Sagawa murdered, dismembered, and ate a fellow student, René Hardeville, in Paris. He was later declared legally insane, but was released from custody after serving only a brief period in France. Sagawa's chilling cannibalism and subsequent freedom make his seemingly ordinary image one of the most unsettling. 8. Ayano Takumasu. This image captures a couple posing at Niagara Falls, with the iconic waterfall in the background. But what makes this seemingly innocent photo unsettling is the story behind it. In the background, you can see 20-year-old Ayano Takumasu, a student dressed in red, standing near the railing. As the couple took their picture, Ayano accidentally slipped and fell over the railing, plunging to her death in the waters below. Her tragic accident was witnessed by others, but no one could reach her in time. What was once a typical moment at one of the world's most popular tourist spots is now forever associated with the heartbreak of a young life lost too soon. 9. Smudge the Cat Meme. Smudge the Cat's meme, featuring a grumpy cat at a dinner table, is a well-known internet joke. But behind the meme, there's a chilling story. The girl in the meme, whose face went viral, is actually an individual who suffered a traumatic experience with her husband, later divorcing after a long and toxic relationship. While the meme itself is funny, the real-life story behind it is one of struggle and pain. 10. The last photograph of David A. Johnston. On May 18, 1980, the eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington state killed 57 people, including volcanologist David A. Johnston. This photo is the last known image of Johnston, who was studying the volcano when it erupted. His final words, "Vancouver, Vancouver, this is it," were broadcast just before the eruption killed him. The image of the volcano, moments before the tragedy, becomes even more haunting when you know it was the last moment of Johnston's life. 11. The murder of James Bulger. Lastly, we have an image that captures the innocence of childhood, but also the brutal murder of 2-year-old James Bulger in 1993. James was abducted by two 10-year-old boys who tortured and killed him in one of the most horrific crimes ever committed by children. The image of James holding his mother's hand serves as a tragic reminder of the horror he would soon face. His death sparked outrage worldwide and continues to be a chilling example of juvenile crime. These were just 11 of the many unsettling photos from history, each one linked to a tragic or disturbing event. It's hard to look at these images and not feel a sense of unease, knowing the true stories behind them. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on my videos. Until next time!